Well, thank you, Judy, for being here with us.
Hmm.
So that you guys know, Judy ViaCava is one of our certified cancer journey coaches, and she's been with us from almost the beginning of when we started training. And I wanted to bring her in for this interview so that you could hear her story about what life was like before she even discovered the Cancer Journey Institute, and then what it was like to be with us and where she is today. So, with that, Judy, take it away. What was life like before the Cancer Journey Institute?
Well, I was working as a full-time massage therapist. I had received a certification from a to be a life coach. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. I just knew that I was going to have to retire from being a massage therapist at some point within the next 10, 20 years. And so I had a direction. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know who I wanted to work with. And I was also separated from my husband, kind of setting up my life as, a single woman again, doing my, being self-employed. And then in 2012, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that was devastating. But almost at the same time of my diagnosis, it hit me that I wanted to work with people with cancer.
Mm,
And it wasn't long after that that I found the Cancer Journey Institute and reached out to you, Sherry Ann, and we had a
mhm.
conversation. You were just starting a program, which I couldn't do because I was going to be having treatment. Um, but then it was, I think, not even a year after that, you said that you were going to be doing a program on the East Coast, which is where I am outside of Philadelphia. And I signed up immediately and started my training a year after
Right.
my own treatment,
That was we were still doing in-person trainings
way before
and
COVID.
right way before COVID. And that was the first time we branched out outside of the Bay Area.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I'm glad your daughter went to Drexel because that's what brought you here.
that is absolutely correct. So so then what happened?
And so I took my training, which was amazing because I thought I was going to be training to work with other people, but it was the most profound self work that I had ever experienced in my life. It was not just this is what you do to help other people with cancer. It was so much deeper where it was like, I really got to know myself. And I realized that when I was going through my own cancer, I wasn't I wasn't being true to who I was. Um, I was trying to be the version of what other people wanted me to be. And so it prevented me from really healing. And so through the training and then later working with other people, as I was progressing to become a cancer journey coach, it was just opening everything up for myself. And now, all these years later, um, I would say I've completely transformed my entire life in every aspect of my life.
Wow,
So
can would you be willing to share with us like what's
sure.
changed?
What's changed is I found my voice. Um, I know who I am. I know my values. I know my strengths. I know my boundaries, which
Mm,
is always difficult with me being the people pleaser that I always was in my
right.
relationship. I wanted to keep the peace, and now it's not about that. It's me having my voice, saying what I need to say without an attachment to the outcome. And that's how am able to set boundaries. It's like, okay,
Wow.
you don't have to like it, but this is how I feel.
That just feels so powerful as you're saying it. And I am flashing back to when we were talking probably through your training, and you said to me, I don't like speaking in front of people.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I
there
get
was
I, I get all nervous and I get locked up. And now you're one of our program leaders. But not only that, you're speaking out there in the cancer community.
I
And
do.
look at your face, and you're loving it.
I
So say
love it.
more about.
I still get really nervous, but that's okay. I realize that it's okay to be nervous. It's fine. I found some tools that I could use because of the Cancer Journey Institute. I'm able to go into what we call negative ego, which is that voice that stops me from doing things. So I let that voice go, that voice that nobody's going to want to listen to what you have to say, and it's just like, well, that's not true. So I now know what I can do to help me get through, and I have a lot to share, and a lot of what I share is um, are the tools, the different things that the Cancer Journey Institute has taught me, and so one of the ways that I look at this, the perspective I come with now is if I don't share this information, I'm not of service to the people who need to
Mm,
hear it.
that's that's a strong come from. I love that. Like that will bust any negative ego. It's like, no, no, I need to share what I know and my experiences. So what is the not your the favorite. What is, well, maybe I'll use that word. The favorite thing that you like about what you do now? Like when you're working with cancer individuals, what's the part that really sparks you?
The relationship.
Mm.
I love my clients, and we laugh a lot. And I know that people who I tell what I do, they're like, "Oh, that must be so hard." It's like, "Oh, it's not hard." Because people with cancer have a life. They have cancer, yeah, okay, but they still have so much to them. They have hopes and dreams and families and chaos and drama and all kinds of things. So what we do isn't necessarily talking about cancer every time I see them. We're talking about life,
Mhm.
and that's what I love.
Wow. But what a gift you are to your clients, and that they can laugh and live with you
Yeah. And they're a
as
gift
you're.
to me.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you, Judy, for this lovely time together. And I'm sure we'll be doing this more as you continue to grow and bring this wonderful work. I think it's wonderful work to the world.
It is. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to bring this wonderful work.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.